Hey Great Looks family. So today we are going to do a semi-quick video on a short ombre nail because I haven't done an ombre nail in a while. So today that's what we are going to do. So we're going to start with cleaning our cuticles with our cuticle bit. Please don't mind my ugly nails. We are going to clean, gently push back our cuticles while removing some of the skin on the nail plate. Now we're going to flip our drill into reverse, and we are going to push the skin away from the natural nail. Away from the nail plate so we have more nail estate. Okay. Now we are going to put on, we just want to remove the shine. So now I use a fine drill bit on low speed just to remove the shine on the natural nail. We're going to get around this cuticle and these sidewalls to make sure that we've removed all the skin that's on the nail plate so that we have a good adhesion. So we are going to remove this dust. And today we are going to be using my BU long stiletto tips. We are going to fit the tip. And we want to make sure we go from sidewall to sidewall. This one fits. We are going to use my Bondini nail glue, which is the best glue on the market, which you have to order online. So I will drop the link from Amazon, or did I get off eBay? I got it off eBay or Amazon. I'll make sure I put that in the link. And we are going to place this tip directly on the tip of her nail. We'll make sure these sidewalls are down. This needs a little bit of extra glue right here in this corner. I'm gonna take my nail, hurry up, freeze it. Now, I know in a lot of videos people blend, but because I'm gonna be doing pink and white, I'm not gonna blend this tip out. There's no reason for me to add that extra step in. So we're gonna jump right to cutting the tip down. So I'm gonna ask my client, where would you like your length?
A little lower. Right there.
Okay. Is that long enough? Or short enough? So we are going to clean up these sidewalls. Make everything nice and straight. Straight. You want square, right? Mm-hmm. Want to straighten this tip out. And then we will go in. We're going to clean clean the dust off. Now we are going to spray with 100% alcohol. We're going to really get all this dust off this nail. And then we are going to dehydrate with Band-Aid. We are going to dehydrate twice. Just on the natural nail, the tip doesn't need it. And because we're using acrylic, we don't have to buff this tip. You can if you want to, but it's not necessary. You know what, I'm gonna do her a third time because I don't know if her nail beds are oily or not. So we're just gonna make sure we dehydrate it really good. Then we're gonna go in with our No Lift Primer, which is the best primer on the market. I've tried Young Nails, I've tried every primer out there, and this is the best primer on the market. I'm gonna cover the nail. Okay, so for the pink and white today, we are going to use Young Nails blush, Young Nails triple white. As a transition from white into the pink, I'm gonna try this milky white, and we're going to clear cap with my Koopa Clear. And I'm going to be using a number 8 brush, I believe this one is, because I like to use a smaller brush on shorter nails. Okay. So we are going to go in with our white. I'm going to drain the back because I'm not using Young Nails monomer. And sometimes this could come out kind of swirly, if that's a word. So we're gonna move this around. We're gonna fade it so we don't have a harsh line here at the transitional point. And we're gonna work this down the nail. I need a little bit more white on the tip. We're gonna drain that bead because white is really hard to move, to work with. I'm gonna pat this into place. Clean up those sidewalls if you have to. Make sure everything's nice and straight. Next, I'm gonna go in with my milky white, and we're just gonna put it right here to soften this line in the transition up. And I'm not using a lot, very little, because I don't want a real bulky nail. And then we're gonna go in, we're gonna clean our brush really well to get that white out. And then we're gonna go into the blush pink. I'm gonna drain the back of the bead, go right to the transitional area, pull it up a little bit into my sidewalls, not flooding the sidewalls. And we are just gonna work that down. I'm gonna go in with another bead. I'm gonna drain the back. We're gonna go into the cuticle without flooding the cuticle. And we're gonna work that bead in. I'm gonna go in with one more, just to make sure that it's opaque enough. Just right here at the transitional line. And work that down. But I'm gonna go in, because the blush has a little bit of glitter in it. I wanna mute some of the glitter that came down. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I'm gonna just lightly work that white back up the nail to mute some of the glitter that came down to the white. I need a little bit more of blush right here. And now that we have the blend that we want, we are going to save that blend so we don't foul into it with clear. Okay, so we're gonna check the nail. Make sure everything is where it belongs. My apex is a little flat, so we'll build that up just with a little bit more clear. tip is a little. All right, so that nail looks pretty good. We're gonna let that cure. Okay, so now that it's cured, we're gonna go in with our comb bit and we are going to start our cuticle work. Something I did off camera, we pinched the nail. And when it's almost cured, completely cured, all you do is take your pinching tools and you put it on and let it finish curing, and it gives it a nice C curve. So now we're gonna go in and we are going to clean up our cuticles. And then we are going to take our other cuticle bit and refine the cuticles, ensuring that it is completely sealed. Now we are going to take our coarse sanding band, and I'm just going to remove most of the bulk. It's not really a lot of bulk, but I'm going to use this to help me get my shape. You want to look at your nail from all angles. We're going to take our fine and then we're just going to go over the whole nail, taking out most of the scratches that we just put in. We're going to start at the cuticle. And we're just going to smooth over the whole nail. Make sure we got all the lumps and bumps out. Now we are going to take our nail file. We're going to clean up the sidewalls. Clean up this free edge. We're going to turn the nail around so we can see it from her perspective. And I see some imperfections that I'm just going to go ahead and blend out with my hand file. Okay, so now that we're at this point, we are going to remove all the dust with alcohol. We're going to clean them up. Make sure we get all this dust off. And we are going to seal with my favorite top coat. Where is it? We're going to use my gelish lamp. We're going to use the Koopa Gel Top Coat. It's a no white, and it has to cure in an LED for 60 seconds and UV, I think, 3 minutes. So we're going to put a nice thin coat down on all the nails, revealing this beautiful ombre. And we're gonna go back to make sure we didn't apply the top coat too heavy so it doesn't pull and destroy the beautiful shape that we've created. And then we're going to cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so now that we cured in the lamp for 60 seconds, we are going to add cuticle oil. I was watching one of Noonie Torres's videos, and he said that we're not supposed to put cuticle oil on, and the ones that do need to stop because it's just hiding the cuticles. So I wanted to zoom in so that you guys can see my cuticle work, because he's a big influencer and he has a whole lot to say. So I always put cuticle oil on after, because my clients don't wash their hands. I use alcohol, and I always rub it in. But I wanted to do a nice close-up of the cuticle work. To see I have nice, clean cuticles. We are going to put this cuticle oil on. We let the top coat cool for a few seconds before we put the top coat on, so we don't dull the top coat. Put our top coat on. We are going to massage it in from all the alcohol use that we've used. And this is the final result of my ombre nails. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.